welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell, I do not have any makeup on. I'm very clean faced because we're going to be doing a makeup look today. We're both makeupless today. Hey. So as well as doing a makeup look today, I thought I'd also do a little bit of a review of a product that I recently purchased. So it is the Pudair. I think it's Pudair eyeliner color. I don't know if you guys are following any like makeup type people on Instagram, but if you are, chances are you've probably seen ads for these guys. So basically what they are is they are liquid like liner pencils with like the little felt tip, which is the type that I use and that I like, except they're like multicolored. So there's like 9 colors in here. I looked at the reviews that were written under because that's usually what I do anyways, just to make sure, and it had a lot of good reviews. So I'm feeling really hopeful about this. The only thing I did see was that someone said that the white wasn't too opaque. So we're gonna test them out today. I do have my NYX white eyeliner already, so if the white doesn't turn out of here, that's okay. I still have 8 colors that I get to use. So first of all, they're cruelty free. It says at the back here. So just thought I'd mention that. And sometimes when things are cruelty free, the product isn't as good. I'll admit that, but cruelty-free and like vegan is pretty important to me when it comes to makeup products because animal testing, that makes me want to cry. So this is what they look like. They have a little like gradient at the top here. It's actually really pretty. They look like they're all individually wrapped as well, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they would need to be. Also, they're not in like rainbow order. I don't know why that bugs me, but it bugs me for some reason. So here they are.
Alright, so we got a red color, and then we have a pink color, we have a green, as well as a black, and then this one I couldn't tell what it was. It looked brown, but it's definitely like a cherry wine color, I think. We have a light blue, a yellow, a dark blue,
and I'm guessing this is white. It's written in gray. They can't really write it in white. Another thing that I'll say that is weird is that they are matte. I don't know why it's weird to me, it just is. Weird that they were all individually wrapped and weird that they are matte. So let's start with the red. Oh! Okay, so that was with just one swipe. That is a really, really nice tip, I will say. So next is pink. Whoa, I don't know if that came across on camera, but it's like drying matte. I don't know how to like describe to you what's happening. Maybe that's why the packaging is matte, because maybe these dry matte. Then we got the yellow. Whoa. Okay, honestly, like very impressed with that.
That is really cool.
What comes after yellow? Green? Okay, and then we'll go with light blue, because they have a light blue and a dark blue. Okay, I mean obviously it's still kind of dark, but, and then the dark blue, which, what? Oh shoot, that is the light blue. What? Okay, so on the packaging, you can tell this one looks like light blue, this one looks like dark blue, but they're actually opposite. Like, that's the dark blue and that's the light blue. Okay, so little clerical error, we'll say. Not big deal though. Hopefully I can just remember that. And I think there's 2 more. So there's this one, which looks like brown. Ooh, it's like cherry wine type red. Ooh, that is so pretty. Now my rainbow's messed up, but you know what, it's okay. So you can see they're like drying pretty matte. Okay, last but not least, we got the, what is supposed to be white, So that is not bad for a pen with one stroke. That, it does not look like transparent at all, actually. That is fairly opaque. Wow. Okay. Have to say I'm fairly impressed with this. The first reviews I read were really good and really positive, but then the reviews after that, that I was seeing like after I had already purchased them, well, technically I didn't purchase them, my mom got them for me, but it was the only thing that I told her I wanted for Christmas, so I just assumed she bought it for me. Okay guys, so now that I did my swatch, I guess we're just gonna get right into me doing the makeup. I wanted to do something that included these liners, so I was just gonna like hope that they inspired me. And I think I have a look in my head that I wanna do, so let's just get into it. Okay, so I asked you guys on Instagram what type of looks you wanna see. and a few of you guys said you wanted to see some glam looks, and I had 2 people say they wanted to see eyeliner looks, which is good because we're gonna do that in this video. So I think I'm gonna try to do like a sort of glam with the liner look. We'll see how that turns out. I've never really tried to do that before. My face has actually been breaking out quite a bit, so I am going to use foundation. I don't really have foundation, but I got this free sampler from Sephora. So we're gonna try out this, and I'm gonna try mixing it with my Glossier Future Dew serum because my face has also been super dry. So hopefully this will make it so it's not as dry. We're just gonna conceal a few spots beforehand.
So I'm just taking a light concealer on my pimples and my under eye.
Hopefully this isn't too dark for me. It looks like a lot. I'm scared.
So I'm just dabbing it on everywhere that I can and blending it out with the good old beauty blender.
Yeah, that's a good shade. Wow. Like, I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but in the winter I get so freaking dry. It's so bad. So this is actually helping, I think, mixing my foundation with a serum. I also see lots of people mix their foundation with moisturizer, and I think that works really well too.
And we're gonna make sure to blend it into the neck as well.
Wow. I actually really like this foundation. This is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear. I'm not gonna bother pronouncing that again, but okay, girl, we see you.
Alright, so next I'm just doing my brows, pretty typical, how I just do them every day with the little lines and then kind of just smush it in.
I know lots of people do foundation stuff after they apply their eyeshadow, but if you've seen any of my videos, you already know that I just do it beforehand.
And here I am, just blending it in with my finger because I find that works best, and then going in with my second concealer.
Now we're gonna do a little bit of a contour.
This is just a cool brown shade, putting that in the cheeks and the forehead and blending it out with a big fluffy brush.
I'm mixing like a pink and an orange shade to go in for my blush.
Putting that all over the cheeks, a little over the nose.
Products definitely blend a lot different when you have foundation on. That's something I realize every time I put foundation on. Okay, so I just spent like a good portion of time scrolling through Pinterest and Instagram, and I think I know what I want to do. I just have to decide what colors I want to use. I think I really like that cherry red that's like at the bottom here. Maybe the pink. You know, so you got like a light color in here, because like the yellow and the pink and the light blue are colors that are definitely more difficult to make into an eyeliner because they are lighter colors. So I think I'll go with these two. I don't think I'm going to be talking much during this video just because I need to really focus on this. The worst part is just going to be making the eyes match, but besides that, it shouldn't be too difficult. Let's get into it.
Alright, so we're just starting by making your typical type of line. So as you can see, it just goes straight diagonally towards the center of my eye, kind of where my pupil sits, and then we're just filling it in along the lash line. And we're just gonna go over that because it's running out of ink. Yeah, it's literally dead already.
Okay, so it's like drying out. I used it to make this much of a line on my face, and now nothing will come out. I've been trying to like push it in and like shake it and stuff, and nothing is working right now. So that is very frustrating. Like if these are one-time use type pens.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
I don't know if it's just this guy, like just the maroon color, or what. Like maybe it just got dried out or something. But yeah, I can't really actually finish this line. So we're gonna move on and try to use the pink now. Not super hopeful about that, but we'll see.
So with the pink, I'm kind of following the natural contour of my eye and just creating like a little semicircle that flicks out at the end, kind of like a regular wing. And then I'm pulling it in towards my eye, just slightly. So you can see there's a little bottom line as well as that top arc there.
Admittedly, that worked a lot better than the red maroon color. like a lot better. Wow. Okay, so maybe the red was just dried out for some reason, which really sucks because they were all like fully sealed. As you saw, I had to take the wrapper off of every single one, so I'm not too sure how it would have dried out. That's really unfortunate because I really like this color. It was really pretty. So in order to get them to match, because these are like liners that dry on matte, it means they're more like a paint type liner. So that means that if I draw a line on my face, it'll actually be able to cover up the line pretty easily. So I'm just gonna like paint out where I want this to go with some brown eyeshadow, because obviously that's a lot easier to take off than the eyeliner. Just drawing out a line of where I think this should go. Can I look even? Yep. Okay, so as you can see, I drew in with my eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna like blendy a little bit so it's not as obvious and noticeable. And then I'm gonna do the second side. So this is my first time trying out this life hack to make it match, so we'll see.
Alright, so as you can see, I'm just tracing over top of that brown line, and the pink is completely covering it up, even though it's a light color. So I would really suggest this little hack. I just literally thought of it right now, and it's working really well. And yeah. So now I'm just going over it like I will do a million times in this video, because I do want the lines to be a little bit thicker. That's just personally how I like it. If you don't like that, you don't have to go over it, obviously.
I don't know how difficult this is to get off, but I know with my white one, it's like nearly impossible to get it off once it's put down.
And filling in some more.
Okay, actually, they match pretty well. So what I do is I literally just keep going over it until they match. So as you can see, they do pretty well match. So yeah, that's a little hack, is take a little flat brush and draw out where you're going to want to put the eyeliner, and then put the eyeliner on top. This works with pretty much every eyeliner, I would say. So even if you're just doing your regular wing, I would suggest trying out that little hack. Okay, now I gotta decide what color I'm doing these little wings down here. Maybe I'll do them in the red, because the red is fairly close to what the maroon is anyways.
Alright, so now I'm trying to use the red, and it worked for like one line, and now it's just already dying, and I'm really sad. We're trying really hard here, but it's almost out.
I feel this being dry. Why is it that the darker colors are the ones drying out? Try best to connect it right under there. I wonder if it's all the darker colors that are just going to dry out. So as you can see, the pink is staying on very well, but the red, not quite where I'd like it to be. A color I was excited for is this yellow. So we're gonna add the yellow, and we're gonna go in the inner corner and under. Hopefully the yellow works.
So with the yellow, I'm just going into the inner corner and creating kind of a little bit of a V shape in towards my nose, and it's just gonna add a little pop of color and kind of shape my eye a little bit, I guess. And fixing lines like I will do. Okay, so next we're going with the white, and you can see my little crease under my eye. I'm kind of trying to follow just underneath that with the white. So we're doing, once again, like the top, except we're doing it on the bottom. So it's a little semicircle with a little tail at the end, and you can see in a little bit, I will go in to fill it and make it a little bit thicker.
Okay, so I think part of the problem is that this is not very layerable. And by not very layerable, I mean it's not layerable at all. So if you try to go over the same spots you just went over, you end up just taking the paint away. That is something that I will say about this, which I mean is fine.
Now, taking that same white, I'm going to be going on the inside of the pink line. And something that's really nice about these liners is that they actually dry, so if I do go over top of the pink, it's not going to smudge all together. It's actually just going to sit on top, kind of like if you were to paint on top of something else. So it's actually really convenient that way. So that way I can make a clear little point at the end. And yeah, you'll see I'm just going to go over it a million times again to make it thicker.
Don't want to open my eyes and ruin everything, so please dry. So as you can see, the lighter colors like the white and the pink work a lot better than this darker red. And I don't really get why that is, because usually it's the light colors that don't work very well and then the dark colors that do. Just really odd to me. I don't know, it's super odd. I don't know if you guys have seen me use my white eyeliner before, but I have the NYX one. Oh, joked you. So it's a little brush like this. So that is a lot more difficult for my hand to work with than with this, because I am a lot better at drawing than I am at painting. I guess that's kind of like how it translates a little bit. That makes me feel really good about it, so I'm really glad that it works. I'm just gonna see, I'm gonna test her out. Yeah, as you can see, just absolutely nothing coming off here. Should I just do my eyeliner here black then? I think that's what I'm gonna do.
So as you can see, this black is going on beautifully, covering up that stupid maroon color.
Well, the black does not seem to be drying out quite like the other dark colors. I mean, it still looks good with black anyway, so we're just gonna go with it.
And I'm just going to be going in my waterline with the yellow. You obviously don't have to do this step. It just adds a little bit extra color, but if you're not comfortable, it's definitely not mandatory.
Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up doing like my eyelashes and just touching up the rest of my makeup, because it has been like an hour since since I started this. So I'm gonna be right back after I touch up some things. Okay, so this is my first time putting on fake lashes in like 3 years, and honestly they almost look exactly like my real lashes.
Alright, so here I am just lining my lips with like a pink nude-ish kind of color, and I'm doing a little bit of an overline on the bottom lip, you know, just to help myself out.
I'm gonna go for a nude lip, I think. Yeah, that'll look good.
And then I'm taking this Anastasia one that dries matte, but what I always do is I add a little bit of gloss over top just to make it
okay
shine.
Well, this is the final look. So I did end up putting on fake eyelashes, which I haven't put on in about 3 years, so that was a bit of a struggle. And I just put some gloss over top of the nude lip gloss and a little bit of extra highlight on my nose, and yeah.
Premeditated murder. And I think about killing myself, and I love myself way more than I love you, so.
Must say I'm very disappointed that the darker colors didn't work out. But I am really happy that I got these colors to come out. So that's just something to, I guess, be aware of. When people said that their white liner was not working, maybe it's just because it was dried out. So there's a possibility, I guess, that the manufacturer just sends out dried out product, which is not very great, gonna be honest. Not very happy about that. Also, I'll just include this as a little side note. I am using colored liner, as you can see here, but obviously you can still do this look with just the black and the white liner. Just replace this pink with black. So if you don't have any colored liners, or if you're not ready to experiment with lots of color, this looks really good when you just do it with black too. So just thought I'd point that out in case you guys were wanting to try it. I just hope you guys learned something of like how to get it even with that little technique. And yeah. Okay, I hope you guys have a good night, and stay safe, stay healthy, drink your water, kids. I mean it, drink your water. Go
get a glass of water right now if you have not had any water today.
I guess I will just see you guys in the next video. Bye!
I contemplated.
Also, this is not my hair. Wait. No, it has to be my hair. Anyways, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine.